the game 'cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. But tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Eddie Pinheiro sets the kickoff.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Zebra. Set.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Set. Hey, 22.
Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
White. 11. Double right.
Here's Stafford. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. To the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Part of you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that fitness kill. I would say their plan worked to perfection.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Stafford now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Purdy will throw for it. And this will be caught. This time the 2-point conversion works, and it's 14-0.
Rams nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one was mistaking me for a doctor. Thank you, Dr. Davis. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find out to get back into this game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Now a 2nd and 10. Stafford. Screenplay set up for Williams. There's some space here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, LA. Kyron Williams, 36 yards. And the Rams has got it back to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah,
what's that?
I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We've still got a good game going ahead of us. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And now off to the races down the right side. And across the track into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ricky whistle. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history to making, wouldn't it, partner? But we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, Aldo. Like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Lady.
Back to throw, Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe up to the 41.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. They'll wind up getting just a yard. 3rd and 7 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first down, and you take a stall them out when you do that.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
And it's third down.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
First down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And they'll take this one for about 4 to the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard.
A gain of 4. Brings up second down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Kittle catching the slant.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a second and 2. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers are able to add on to that lead.
The 49ers will line up for the
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Rams 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Pass complete there to Nacua.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Niners' 34-yard line.
32, another 20. Drill right, 22. Stay 50, stay 50.
Stafford.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Alert!
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
50.
Again, it's Stafford. This is caught. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Now Purdy.
And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34.
Byron Young
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Purdy now to throw.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Purdy from the gun. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line.
1st down, 49ers.
Throwing here, Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and putting the ball in the end zone, throwing it, He had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Jordan Watkins.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Niners would extend their lead here just before halftime.
The 49ers will line
They'll
up
try and throw for it. And this is going to be called. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Rams 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Now he'll give it up on the reverse.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing at cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here's Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
Go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
One thing what you're hoping for when you run drag routes. You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line.
And a 49er first down.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They'll look to throw again. And that's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown,
Ricky Pearsall with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Set. The lady. Hey, 54. Hurry.
Now it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Omaha, ready, move.
To throw is Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
22. Blue 60. Pretty hot.
From the gun, here's Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing again is Stafford. That is caught. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Red 80.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Michael Williams just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From the 50, it's Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They overloaded that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready, lady. 21. Ready, hot.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Watch out.
McCaffrey running up the middle. The 20. 5. Touchdown. 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
This puts it on the carpet. It's out. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36.
20. 20 high.
Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Stafford looks to throw again.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Set. Hey, red.
Now Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And the Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
180. Easy, alert.
To the air again, Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 49ers 7.
Back to throw, Stafford. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long, soaking hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Yellow 20.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Ready. 22. 280.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua there to make the grab. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut it. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post. Get off my wall. That's darn right.
Offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Lions have time for number 12 as they move the chains.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point spits the uprights, and that will cut this lead down to 25.
Niners 52, Rams 27.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he goes out right around the 39.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
At the 39-yard line.
21.
Here's Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
That's another Rams first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Blue 60.
Stafford. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24.
Rams 34.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job.
The onside kick recovered by.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this